Want to add something else?
Oh yeah, there's a few other issues. One is the issue of legalization. You know, he wants to legalize in the war on drugs. You know, he wants to end a lot of wars. All the wars that are a drain on our economy and our government, smaller government, where we won't be spending all this money on prevention of things that we should take care of ourselves, like, for instance, the drug war. Now, we don't need government telling us what we can and cannot put in our bodies when we could do it ourselves. If we don't want to take drugs, don't take drugs, you know, and I think that's an important issue.
My name's Alan Couchman.
Hi, Alan. I'm Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
And can I ask you a few questions?
You bet.
Why are you here tonight helping on the Ron Paul campaign?
Well, Ron Paul is one of my heroes, and I think that there's two things that this country needs, and one is a revival of true religion, the Christian religion, and without which, you know, we're not gonna be a good and moral people, and we'll continue our moral decline. And the second thing is we need a return to the rule of law, to a Republican form of government, which we left a long time ago. And what we need is revolutionary change. It's unfortunate that returning to constitutional government has become so has become such that is now a revolutionary change. And that's why we have signs that say Ron Paul Revolution.
Well, why don't you tell me here tonight, as an Aggie, why are you here to help with the Ron Paul campaign?
Well, this is my first campaign I've ever helped with, I've ever gotten involved with. What kind of drew me into this is that I was pretty upset about just the way things were going with the immigration reform bill. I was afraid that we were, going to give amnesty to, 12 to 20 or however knows how many millions of people who may be criminals, maybe terrorists. I mean, who knows anything about them? And I watch Lou Dobbs all the time, and so I really got involved in that and was really happy that we were able to put that bill down last year, and then again we were able to do it again this year. And I think that's what kind of got me politically motivated and concerned about things. And then some folks turned me on to Ron Paul, and I started looking at, Ron Paul's not only concerned about immigration, but a whole host of things. And the more I learned about him, the more I realized this is the only guy I've ever heard as a politician that represents the ideas that everyday people really believe in. And I can't find any flaws with him. Everything that he talks about, whether it's immigration, the war in Iraq, our interventionist policies abroad, our, too big of government's too big, paying too much in taxes, and everything he stands for is what I believe in. And I'm just so happy that somebody's finally come out of the woodworks and somehow gotten around mainstream media to us. And I think the internet is a huge part of the people out here today being able to find out for themselves more information than the media feeds us. So I'm really excited about his campaign, and I'm out here to do anything and everything that I can to help other people to find out, what he's all about, and give him an opportunity to win the White House in 2000.
What benefits do you think he'll bring to the country if he's elected president?
I think we'll finally start facing the issues rather than dealing with them through fear, and actually addressing them for the merits pro or con. So that's what I see.
I don't believe the same things you do.
What is your name?
My name's Hannah Ford.
Hannah, I'm Jerry.
Hi.
And I just wanted to ask you, why are you here tonight?
I am here tonight because I wanted to do something real to help the campaign, and I'm not very good at the phone calls, I found out. And Ron Paul is really the only candidate I've ever done this for, because he's the only one that I think is honest.
Hi, I'm Jerry. Tell me your name.
Paul.
Hey, hi, Paul. And are you involved in the Ron Paul campaign?
Yes, I'm the organizer of the Austin Ron Paul Meetup group.
And what made you decide to organize that?
You know, when I heard he was running for president, I went online. The first thing I typed in was Ron Paul Austin, and the only thing that came up was the Republican Liberty Caucus. So I joined that group, and then I met the organizer over on the internet of the Houston group, and he recommended that I start the Austin group because there wasn't one, and I started it, and now we have the largest group in the nation.